Hello guys, my name is Willem. Welcome to LRDX Cars. Today I find myself here inside of the Metropole Museum to come and take a look at a very special exhibition they have here this year. Sadly it's already gone, so not lucky for you, you can't come and visit no more. But in the last video I did, I showed you around here at the Metropole at a very special collection of the rare Ferraris. The 250 GTO you see here, the most expensive car at the moment. And a lot of other ones I showed you in my last video. But actually in this video I want to take you around here, the Metropole Museum, show you the other cars that are always the whole year around here on display. I think every Saturday you can come and visit here this museum. Always a nice look. And I think every year they have sort of a special collection, just as they had this year the Ferrari collection. But I already saw when I came in that there were a lot of more cool cars I want to share with all of you guys. So I would say to all of you, enjoy watching the video. And if you haven't seen the last one, I would definitely go and watch that. Like you see here, a lot of cars in the background that I will take you through. I'm not gonna name all of them, show you all of them, but I will show you the coolest one and the most. And if you're interested to see them all, you can always come and visit yourself. So yeah, let's get straight to it. I've seen enough Ferraris for the coming months. Here is a very cool lineup of SL Mercedes, also one of my favorites. So let's get to it. The 300 SL Mercedes-Benz, actually the most loved Mercedes-Benz, the most expensive one. We even have the Gullwing version behind, and this what a great looking one. I think they're priced between $1 million plus now. The example fitted with some cool skis on the back. Looks actually very nice, full original one I think this one is. Cool look on the inside. Cool skis here on the back. That's really cool. A great look here. Then here even a more expensive one behind, the Gullwing version of it, with the doors that fold forwards like you have on the SLS, which I think is the coming special classic from Mercedes-Benz. And then you have them with those round lights, but also with the lights you see behind, some different lines, I think different generations. And another noticeable thing is here the fins on the side, which is very cool. You also have it on the roadster variant. Quite nice here, another roadster, but with the different lights like I said. Then we're gonna come to this side. Here we have a F1 car that is presented. Hier a classic Alfa Romeo in collaboration with Scuderia Ferrari race car. I think actually one of the very first cars to have the Scuderia Ferrari shield on. So you can see here the name, the 8C Alfa Romeo, cool one. Race Mille, things like that. Another Alfa here behind. Because like a lot of you won't know maybe that back in the day Ferrari started to race with Alfa Romeo cars. This is a 1750 SS from 1929. That one looks a bit better. I think it's probably restored. The nice chrome grille here in the front. Another Alfa here. This is a 1750 6C. Cool one in the two-tone. Another Alfa here. What's this? 6C again from Pininfarina. Here another cool one. Bright red color here. A bright red color here. What's this? A Pescara Spider 6C. Yeah, the race cars from back in the day. And next to it you see a jack. Nice jack. Also in a great condition. Continue here the line. Another jack on that side, XK. What's this? Another Alfa Spider Corsa 6C. Yeah, cool looking one. Another Alfa. A lot of the original race cars here from Alfa Romeo. Here, this is a cool one. Then SLR 722 S, the roadster. I also saw one at the auction in Knokke a couple months ago. It's even more special as a regular SLR McLaren. Then we're gonna check. Yes, I was already thinking they just put the 722 badge on, because it's actually just a regular SLR McLaren Spider. Normally you would have different wheels on the 722S. And also on the inside I saw it, that there wasn't actually a plaque. But still a cool one. Also more special Benzes here, like this limo. Other side another limo. Mercedes-Benz 600. It's quite nice. Now you have sort of the S-Class in collaboration with Maybach. Cool is you even have TV in and water. That's quite nice for back in the day. Even with here the flags on. Yeah, it's cool. Special to see another one next to it. I think that one is even longer, the left one. Quite nice. Then we passed some more special benches. I will come back to here the AMG GTR, which is a known one. Very good car actually. Nice magma beam. Green color here, carbon spoiler, carbon roof. See one of the better supercars to daily drive. Carbon ceramics on this one. Then we have here sort of the AMG GT Black series, and I think sort of F1. GT Black series with sort of a special livery of FER safety car on. Probably it isn't a real safety car, but it's quite a cool one. In the red, quite nice. Really cool even to see it here. And behind you have an AMG GTR in the magma beam green. Some more special Benzes here. We just passed 280 SL. 280 coupe, yeah, great classics from Mercedes-Benz. Here an SL cab, quite nice. Here even another one with some skis on. I think it's SL 190, this one. And this is a very special color of the SL300. Sort of a light silverish green color. Quite special if you ask me. Then with the green leather interior. That's cool. That's really cool even. And here een SLS roadster variant. Like I was saying, the hardtop of the SLS I think will be like the next SL300, also very collectible because of the Gullwing doors. But yeah, if you pick the Spider version, it won't be that collectible. The seat and the pricing, they are still worth as much as when they came out. But a great line here of Mercedes already. Then I'm gonna continue here a bit to walk. As I here with some of the classic Alfas, the lineup of Alfas I was walking by. And even some more, here a 356 Porsche, first Porsche, then a 911 Targa, even a police car of Porsche. You see some Volkswagen Beetles, where Porsche actually started. Then I'm gonna come to here, to a Bugatti. Quite a cool sight to see here in the two-tone. I think I've seen that car before, looks familiar to me. Bugatti badge here on, what is it, the Type 57 cap. Cool car. You see some of the jacks. Here, what's this? Sort of a small racing car. Bandani 750 Sports. Yeah, quite fun. Hier een original Jeep. Jeep Wrangler. Army car. Then what's this? A Renault. Looks quite fun. Deusje voor daar. Another SLR we can see there, parked up. Maserati hier. Oldsmobile. Another Citroën. Some more Alfas. I'm gonna squeeze through here and have a look at the beautiful Targa car. Quite nice spec. Full black, restored. Brown leather interior. Yeah, quite a nice one. Also a black 356 Speedster. And a Colisée car. Quite nice 911 Targa from back in the day. Cool one. Another 356 with a sunroof in. Special option this one is. 356 SC. Another special Alfa which looks quite aggressive. What's this? The Montreal coupe. Yeah, looks quite cool. Aggressive is the air scoop there on the bonnet. You see on the 356 the sunroof. Another 356 here. What's this? Bentley race car. Yeah, quite nice here. Like you see a lot of different cars, race cars, classics. There I see another SL Gullwing come to. Here's some more real old ones with the wooden chassis and things like that. Oh, that's a Bugatti, the small one. And quite fun is how you needed to start it. Right here with this, you need to start the car. The leather straps to keep the roof on. Looks quite fun. Just fit in with two. Then we come here to some cool Volkswagen buses. The T1, the Type 2 is the Campsmobile. I think this is like the T3, the Samba model if I'm not wrong. And I see the window deluxe with all the windows. I think more than 20 windows around the car, because you have like the ones on the normal height and then also on top you have even more, and the sunroof. A lot of place here on the inside. Quite fun. In good condition, they are worth quite a lot. Kept their value very well, the Volkswagen buses. Real collector's cars, and they still look good, I think. Real smile. They have nice with the Volkswagen badge in the front, and then the two-tones are the most expensive ones. Here a Campsmobile even with a rack on top, and probably like a small kitchen in there. Yeah, things like that. Here a ladder to go on top to put your table or your luggage on. Yeah, would look cool in a collection. Quite nice. Even they even have some more. Come to them. You have like the one that is like the more workers car from Volkswagen, where you can even put sometimes another car on the back. I'm gonna check how that's called. The pickup truck they call it. Sometimes you see like a 356 Porsche on the back. Then here another one. I think again the window special. Yeah, window Samba. Great look here, and a nice colorful color, and cool see here color coming back between the silver. It's a real nice detail for the Alfa. Then I'll be walking the other side back, but first I'm gonna go that way because I saw SL Gullwing there, and I see another cool Aston Martin there that I want to show to you. But it's really fun walking here. I think this is even the first floor. You also have like the main floor where a lot of cars are presented, special ones, classics. Quite fun walking around here. I think it was just like 12 euros to come in, so not the most expensive. Here even some special bikes. Quite a nice one. I'll take you through. Different motor scooters. This one is a fun one, sort of a scooter with even a the back on to transport some things. Then hier een old school motorcycle, special steering wheel here in the center. But for now you need to steer with this one and even sit with two on it. I think the engine was just here on the front wheel. This is fun. They put like a seat on sort of a bicycle, but it actually has a small engine on there, so you could transport someone on a small bicycle. It's quite fun to go back in history here. And here you have sort of this cool BMW bike with even a side wagon on to sit. It's cool. And this is a thing from the army, so with the side wagon on. And again here one, and this cool Bugatti small model, probably an electric one for kids to drive in. And here you have a Volkswagen Country. Quite fun, a Golf Country. Want to take a Golf off-road, some steel plates in the front. Quite cool. And here this Mercedes-Benz, also a cool look. Sort of in the aluminium finish here on the engine bay. It's quite nice. Then I wanted to show you here actually the cool SL300 Gullwing. Very good looking one. Very special car to see. I've seen a lot of them in the last years, but still a very nice sight to see. SL300 Gullwing. All the cool details, fins on the side. And here the original Golf GTI, which is cool. First gen I think of Golf GTI, also becoming a collector's item nowadays. Then here some more older ones. Well, we see it, the wooden wheels, just the chairs, sort of heavy with a sort of a spare wheel here, very big one even. Quite cool, you see that the wheels always are very small on the older cars, of course, because back in the day they were driving mostly on gravel road and on dirt road, so they had more grip with smaller wheels than you have on a car with big wheels. And this is a cool Aston Martin, actually based here on the regular Aston Martin Vantage. But then put the V12 engine in you would normally find in the DBS or in the Vanquish. They put here in the Vantage body. I think it was also the last special line of Vantages they created. Big V12 in the front, then an enormous spoiler also on the rear to make it sort of a track focused car, although it wasn't really that focused for track, but you see it on the wing, it really is sticking out. It's very big wing, full carbon fiber finishes on it. Also here between the rear lights you have sort of some carbon fiber, also on the diffuser with two very big exhausts on. The sound actually of the GT12 and the GT8, which you also have like a special GT version with the V8 in, is actually insane. I think they're using like a titanium sports exhaust or something, because the sound on those cars is insane. And you also have center caps here on the wheels to easily change tires, also make it a bit more sporty. Side skirt and full carbon, cool detail. Here even extra fin that's open to cool the front wheel arches and the brakes. And also here in the interior, fully stripped down all Alcantara, all carbon fiber here on the doors, carbon, racing seats in, lightweight seats, central bridge, fully carbon fiber. It's really nice. Very cool look even. Inside here GT12. And it's also a limited number that they were built in. I'm not sure how many, but not that many, couple of hundreds. Here in the white with the orange details. You could always go for the special two-tone that you have sort of a accent color here in the front bumper and in the lip here in the front. And then here you see it, GT12 naming because of the V12, and then a lot of cooling around to cool that big engine that's sitting in there. Yeah, quite nice. And here you have some classic Porsches, some classic Benzes still. The SLR, another one. Here, that's also a cool one. color combo here on this V12 SLK even. Quite nice. Now they don't make it with the V12 in anymore, but you see SL65. Special color combo on here SL190. Also a very beautiful one. Even with a hardtop on. Take off. And here another SLR roadster. Nice dark blue one with a tan interior. If you watch my videos regularly, you know that's my spec. Sort of a classy spec. Quite a cool one. And here next with an SLS AMG and then a hardtop version with the Gullwing doors. Like you see here, maybe open them up. That's a nice sight to see. The Gullwing doors. I think the next special classic from Mercedes-Benz in the future, like the Gullwing is. Very cool look with the doors up. Then a tan interior. I think it's actually a used one because it has a plate on. It's quite a fun to see it actually been driven around. On the SLR you have sort of the doors that go upwards like that. Bit of a different designing. Yeah, two very cool ones. Would love to own them both. Love to have a special experience in these two Mercedes. Is really cool one. And then, like you will all know, the SLR, the first one to be a collaboration between Mercedes and McLaren. And then both with a naturally aspirated V8 in. That one with a 6.2 liter V8 in. Quite cool. And this one is also with a nice tan interior. I'll also show you that. Nice woven part in the center. Really looks cool even, this interior. And then the naturally aspirated V8 sound. Really very cool. We have here Volkswagen, quite a cool one. A Karman, also a known one. Then 997 I think it is, 911. And an RS4 here next to it. Nice and green one, gold wheels, special spec to it. Also gold here on the exhaust tips. RS4. And here you have a London cab even taxi, London taxi. I think it's an electric one if I'm not wrong, looks quite new. No, it still has a diesel engine in there, now the newer ones are electrics. 2 chevaux here, another Karman. And another thing, where this, hey, that's also quite a special one, S2 Lotus here. Very low down to the ground. Manual in there, just like a race car. You see it next to a Benz. How low it is. The sports car. And what I wanted to say, another thing where this museum is quite known for is to build sort of these boxes, Metropole boxes, that sort of have the look of a toy car, of a showcase car, a scale model. I saw them also at other car shows and at the Brussels Auto Show. Quite cool, quite fun to display a car. Then I'm gonna walk back the cars on that side, because that line we haven't seen already. Then before I go there, I saw this cool Audi Quattro car. Audi 200 Turbo Quattro, Nardo 6000. Cost 285,000 euros, so it will be a special one I think. A real race car from back in the day probably. It was actually a project car from Ferdinand Piech. It's a known guy in the Volkswagen group. Yeah. A speed track car. Only 3 were ever built. And it was actually bought from Audi to come here to the museum. Only it has flat tires. Let's see. Yeah, quite a cool one. Walk here past this. Is this a Lola or something like that, or a Lotus? What is it? Foglieti Milano. No idea guys. Looks cool to race in. Another Alfa here. Porsches we saw. Another cool Bentley here. And what's this? From Citroën. Sort of a small bakery car. Accardiani is its name. Looks quite fun. You see it probably somewhere in France driving around. Then this is also a cool looking Mercedes-Benz. So a very special one, very rare one. You see it here with the exhausts coming out of the car. Something special. The spare wheel even created into the fenders of the car, which is a cool detail. All the chrome on the wheels. Really is quite nice. Only just one door to also take here the place on the back. Manual one. It's a very cool one. I think it's also quite expensive. Even with a sort of this luggage case on the back. Looks quite nice. Very good condition with a red ladder. Well, let's see in front. I've seen this car in the... Where was I the last time? It was at Interclassics in Brussels. So a red one of these. And it's actually to build, to drive also on the water. It's quite fun. Because you see it here, the exhaust is put very high. That you can really drive, I think, till here the car into the water. It is a very special thing. If you ask me, sort of an amphibie vehicle of back in the day. You also have this horn on top that you will use on the sea, or even some lights on top. Because you can actually drive this one into the water, into a channel. Very special. You see it also on the underside, it's made close, that there doesn't come like any water to the engine bay. That's quite funny. Then behind you see it already, two very big G-Wagons. That's the Landaulet version, also the Maybach version of the G-Wagon. It's just 4x4 squared, but it's made a bit longer than this one, like you see. This one is just a regular form of G-Wagon, but then made a bit higher up. That one is actually made a bit longer to comfortably sit there on the rear seats. It's sort of a Maybach interior. They call it the Landaulet, also a limited run of those. And they're quite expensive, I think also $1 million or something for that one. And this is in a very bright green one, the more standard 4x4 squared. You even have another one in front nowadays. I wanted to say, is this already a new one, but I don't think. Nowadays you also have a newer one of those, of the 4x4 squared, based on the newer G-Wagon, which I saw in Monday Car Week last year actually, or even 2022. The car is blinded here on the back, so we can't have a look here on the rear. Yeah, but really a comfortable place to sit here on the back. Very big wheels, V12 engine in. Yeah, quite cool. Nice roof box on top of that one, even a 4-wheel drive. What's that, a Fiat or something? I don't know the badge, special badge on. That's the name Auto Bianchi. It's a brand we will know. Quite a cool one. See even next to it a DAF. Come back here to this side. See it really, the springs of the car, double suspension shocks. And you also have the fog lights on top, carbon fenders. Really a cool one, but they are also quite expensive, and I would definitely take a newer G-Wagon because the older ones do not drive that well. When you're sort of a car and motorcycle built into one to store your working stuff. Yeah, what's this? Auto Union, also a sort of classic brand, you don't see that much. And a big Cadillac right there. See, the Cadillac is even bigger. That's a G 4x4 squared, guys, even longer. That's quite fun. You would think the G classes are big, but the Cadillacs are real American cruisers. This is also quite fun. A Datsun, so a known classic one. Still looks good, I think. Then here another Datsun 240 set. Yeah, this one a bit of a more special spec. Then here another Cadillac, or a Chrysler, I mean, even. Newport is the name, Chrysler Newport, and then you have sort of the Thunderbird fancy also on the side of the car, which give it a bit more of a sporty and cool look, I think. Really looks nice, even a blue interior to this one. Yeah, on the old days they also had like some fun ideas on cars, some fun styling, which is quite nice. Yeah, quite fun walking around here, guys. Hope you also enjoy it. See what that one is. Some brands I also don't know. This is just a Fiat 1100 coupe Visore. Quite cool. There's a special color coming. And then what's this? Special fin on even. Here on the back. Sort of close off for the number plate. Keep it nice and dry. From two windows on each side. And the doors open here frontwards. I see like you have a Rolls Royce and very small windows in the front. You sit quite low down. And then what's this? Also the Fiat Pado van. 1100. Yeah, quite cool. More classics on that side. This one we also haven't seen. So quite a special one. Pagaso. Then what's this here? A Fiat again with some skis on top. Even a sleigh. Yeah, looks fun. More classics. Then Aston Martin V8. Vantage looks quite cool. The 80s muscle car look in the front. When I was at Interclassics, where I also saw the car that we just saw that you could also drive on water, there was a special Aston Martin that had a bit of the designing and story. With this one, it was the Victor, Aston Martin Victor, the one of one. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go and watch it. It's a long video from Interclassics, but it's really worth it. It's just as here, walking around, seeing some nice new cars, classic cars, only special ones. Quick glimpse here on the inside. The SLS Roadster. If you want an affordable SLS, these one have dropped a bit in price since they came out. But then I would also maybe look at the GTR, which also has a flat tire. Needs to be driven, some of these I see. Then look at that, that's also quite cool. A pickup truck in front of the other Chevy. Probably it's also a Chevy. Yeah, and then with a big engine in there. Probably a Hemi block or something. Yeah. Quite cool, sort of the hot rod look. Nice here. And this is also quite a cool looking one. It's Chevy Camaro. And the Z28 it says here on the back, two big exhausts. Really cool lights on the back. Sort of this line with the fin on. Even some details in. Really is a cool one. Camaro Z28 from '69. Actually one of the best looking Camaros I think ever built. Really cool. The latch is also on the bonnet. That's what a muscle car should look like, I think. Grass fluker on the front. A lot of air intakes here on the bonnet. The special forming, which is quite cool, even two more there. Big V8 in, of course, by Shelby. This GT350. And the Camaro really look cool. Nice classics. Then here a Corvette in front. I think it's like a C2, because you have like the C1 in front. So some cool Stingray 454 with a very long nose. You will know. Very cool look. So past some cars on that side, which I'll come back to. The Haley. Here also a race car from back in the day. Then the Lotus we passed. Then some cars even with wooden shelves in there. Fiat 500. Really cool. Another one here. Yeah, they smile. The small Fiats, really fun cars. SL also looks great. The ski zone. Quite fun here. Then here an E-Type, also a known classic E-Types. Beautiful shape. This one with the closed off headlights. Best look. Then the C1 there. Corvette, also in a great spec. Sort of light green and then blue on the inside. And that's very, very rare to see. Yeah, special. Then here a Cobra, I think it is. Then that's another cool Ford rally car. And here you see some of the workshop. It's quite cool. They even have some trucks in there. That's quite nice, all the classic trucks. You can see from Alfa Romeo. Things like that. Actually really cool to see. From Mercedes-Benz, all the old school big diesel engines. And the workhorses of back in the day. Nice that they kept some classic ones in good condition. Here you see even with some wine or beer on top. Quite nice. The old trucks. For all the truckers out there watching, this is what it used to look like on the road back in the day. A lot of Bordeaux color, dark red color. You see a bus there. A lot of pallets on that one. Yeah, cool details we hebben het hier. Even some original bicycles on the side. Really a museum of transport here. How they used to cycle back in the day. Not the best, but quite cool to see the front of this. Sierra, Aras, Cosworth, probably the most known Ford ever built. To win a lot of rallies back in the day in England. And I think they built some road-going versions, probably for the English market. Totally stripped down. Big spoiler on there. Really cool one, the Sierras. Here another one for rallying, I think, also put a lot higher. Ford Capri, Piranha. Maybe for African safari rallies. Kenya, that's cool. It's really cool even. Old school rallies. Then you had a Cobra, a hardtop AC Cobra. And here a BMW. Also quite a nice look here, the BMW. The nose that sticks a bit out. Nice green color here. It's a 2500 BMW. Then what's this? Another BMW. A 1600 two cap. Yeah, quite cool. And some more Fiats there on the line of special cool Fiats. Then we're almost there, guys, for this floor. Check what this is. Another BMW, another great looking one. Check the name of this one. The 328 Sports 2-seater and then Fraser Niche special version. This is another beautiful one. 327 and a two-tone classic BMW. Quite nice. And then here another one. And again a nice two-tone. Another 328. This one is. Then you hear the line of special BMWs. They sort of keep the brands together, BMW. And here Rolls, very old Rolls Royce. And you can already see more of the Ferraris we saw in the last video. Absolute must watch if you haven't seen it. All of the best Ferraris here. Classic Bentley, classic Rolls. Something to behold if you haven't seen it. Really come to a museum. The classic cars are really special. They make you laugh. They have like special features like here this horn. Which is quite fun. Probably not allowed to touch it, but hey. Nice wood and leather on the inside. Here you see all the copper that was used. The old engines, the Dion Button engine. Special. And here, what's this? An avions Viosen. So brand I don't know. C11 open torpedo. Quite a cool one. Then here another Mercedes-Benz. Those are also very good looking Mercedes-Benzes. See it here on the inside. Really nice finishes, sort of chopped aluminium in. Then these finishes here to open the roof really is classy, guys. Then again the wheels into the fenders. That's really special. What a car, a very big one even here in the front. Look how elegant it looks. The very big fenders, a very big lights on the center and fog light. That's really cool, and indicators on there. Bit more wider tires than the other ones. This is a 540k cap. Very rare one. 1939 they were built. Really cool. Just for two people to sit. Beautiful two-tone, sort of the darker red on the outside and more brighter on the inside. Beige top. And this full sort of matte grey one. I think it's another 504k, yes. Cap version. Quite funny to see here even some more Mercedes-Benz badges. That you don't forget what you're driving, of course. 540k cap. This one is, I think, sort of an original one, because if you look at the inside, really used, well used. The wood is really, but still very special to see. Those are the real collector's Benzes. And here, this Benz motor wagon, probably the first Mercedes-Benz ever built. More looks like a motorcycle. But then we've been around at this floor. Maybe I'll show you some more of the cars that are underneath, but I think the video is already quite long. So hope you enjoyed it here, guys. If you want to see more, then come here to the Metropole Museum. Really fun walking around here. Really nice to share all these cool classics with you. And if you haven't seen the first video I did here of the special Ferrari collection, you can also go check that out. Then I come to the underside of the museum, where sort of the workshop is, and here you have like two tractors from Lamborghini. It's very special to see. It's actually how the company started, by building tractors. Then some of you will know the story. He bought a Ferrari himself, didn't like it, and started his own car company. This one even has special. Then here in the basement floor we even have a Riva yacht parked on the inside, which is quite cool. I quite like boats myself, and a Riva yacht really is the top of the top. Small yachts and some more cars I'll show you here. Some more classics. I'll take some of the special ones out. Even got to meet two very friendly guys that were walking around here. I hope they see the vlog. And here we have a cool Riva yacht, like you see. Typical, fully wood. It's quite special to see here. And then even the special blue color, sort of turquoise color here on the striping and on the inside coming back. That's really cool to see here. Kijk yacht here on the inside. I would love to own one myself. It's a 9YF101. That's a cool look. Really nice even. Then let's see if I can find some more special cars here. Then to end the video, I would love to say to all of you a very big thanks for watching. Big thanks for supporting the channel. I normally do things like this. Car museums, car events, special gatherings of supercars. Also test drives I do a lot, car reviews. So if you are new to the channel, then please do subscribe for more. Always special cars, always supercars or classics, reviews or luxury cars sometimes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys, here the tour at Metropole. The next video I think is another car review. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye.